Mama Cheese. We are going to be playing this unbeatable Ancient Stirrings deck. And so yeah, let's get going. Okay, so this is match 1. Let's see how it goes. Normally you keep everything with Ancient Stirrings, but this hand cannot cast or keep anything with Hardened Scales, but you can't cast that, so we're gonna mulligan here. Actually, I think we actually keep this. We get a green source that's really good. Yeah, JW, I'm not really sure why that is. I'm not sure how to turn it up over here. Alright, is this any better, or is it still really quiet? Hey Steam Vlogger, thank you for the follow. Does this make it better or no? Well, that's good. So yeah, we're gonna jam this. Oh, sweet. Okay. So there is a switch on the back of a snowball mic, and apparently switching that to 1 makes you louder. Alright, so we're doing great because I'm professional and drew my green source off the top. We are playing against the modern all-star creeping tar pit thing in the ice strategy. So I think we want to play this here in order to try to kill the thing in the ice. Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna hopefully just run him out here. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I guess now they might have counter magic. I will be right back. We can't only barely open the door. She closes the door and can't get out. I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, this deck has a whole bunch of cool synergy and relatively low individual power level. So hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. So if we play out Walking Ballista, probably. I probably have lethal if he doesn't have anything, right? But he's blue, so he probably has counter magic. So I think, because this is what? This is 3, and then we sack this 6, 9. This sacks, puts it at 12. I don't think I have lethal, but I do have a lot of damage. Oh, I guess I could put it all on Inkmoth Nexus. So yeah, that would be lethal. But yeah, but he's playing blue-black with probably a bunch of reactive spells and 3 mana up. So I don't think that's right. I think we're gonna try this. So this possibly weakens me to a spell snare, but it plays around a... Oh. Well, okay then. Guess we'll play this. I did not expect this to resolve. I don't know what he's doing. Oh. I played around a thing and he had I am so good at Magic. Okay. So that's fine. Will not pay. I want to... So clearly we have to proliferate. Clearly we have to do this because it's sweet. Stream Decker probably does. Let me fix that. Stream Decker. My decks. Hardened Scales. Set as deck. Alright. That should be fine. I think I just want to kill this thing. Thank you for the follow. Alright, so we're beating in here. Maybe he'll tap out for a Jason die. That'd be pretty cool. I'm like pretty surprised he didn't have a Fatal Push there. Not gonna lie. Yeah, man. Yeah, so killing my opponent here is not going to be the issue. That's not really what I'm worried about. My issue is how am I going to fight through his interaction, right? And don't have a great answer for that question. My opponent is just sitting here with all of his control player thoughts. Probably like a cryptic. Yeah. So we're going to counter and bounce. I think that's fine. Yeah, so you could make the point that maybe I should have attacked first if I thought he had a cryptic. Yeah, it probably would have been right to attack first, getting my 2 points. Then it also probably was right for me to ping him for one with this Ballista. But I have a cat in here, and she's being... She is being cumbersome. So that is why that happened. Okay. So now... I think we play this. Yeah, Ravager is pretty good. I think we might just get ground out because we don't have enough card advantage. But see, he's just gonna cryptic us forever. If we can get... Look, Matt, you tell Jeff as soon as he sends me the camera he's going to send me, then I will have a camera. Until then, I will not have a camera, and we will just stream without a camera. I'll get a hat or something, JW. Don't you worry. Another thing in the ice. I don't really understand this deck. I guess we're just like mid-range stuff plus thing in the ice. Yeah, we have like cryptic and stuff. Yeah, man, we're playing against the creeping tar pit thing in the ice, but he might get there, which would be very disappointing. Well, pretty sure that Grixis Colors actually can't beat Hangarback Walker, so hopefully he doesn't have another Logic Knot, and he doesn't, and life is great. And might as well attack with this thing. Dude, this is the best deck. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Huh. So here he has Snap Cryptic up. So I think we can just pass here, actually. And I think this means we get to kill him. So now we can charge this. And now if he tries to interact with this Hangarback Walker, we can sack it to Throne of Geth. Cast down. Yeah, so now we can sack this thing. He will destroy my non-legendary creature. Pendelhaven doing it. Get in there, squad. We can run out this. So now we can run out this, and we can run out this Walking Ballista. And unless they somehow have 2 pieces of removal, they are super dead. So yeah, so they can cast down this. That's fine. This thing dies. The counters on Mr. Thopter. Yeah, man, Throne of Geth is clearly the OP modern tool that we need to fight the Thing in the Ice Menace. Now we will sacrifice this Thopter to proliferate 3 times. And start shooting this. Okay, so what's important to notice about that match is I had no fucking clue what I was doing the entire time. And we kind of easily killed them. I don't know, man. We just like resolved this card, and Grix just I don't think can ever beat this card. So the plan next game is we're gonna board in these cards, and even though Throne of Geth was an unbeatable bomb, I think we're probably gonna cut some of them. Yeah, man. But my opponent is playing a competitive league just like me. So clearly his deck can't be that bad, or he wouldn't be in the competitive league. I think Sparring Construct is my lowest impact card here. Could also see cutting... Yeah, Throne of Geth, man. Dude, Throne of Geth has all the combos with our deck. So therefore it has to be good. Also, for those of y'all that don't know, this deck got 9th at the latest Grand Prix. So I actually do think it's good, even though it's, you know, a meme deck with like basic forest. I think our post board configuration here is pretty good though. We have these dismembers because I think the only way they're really winning is by getting under us with like a Tasker or a Thing in the Ice. So we have these for that. We have Evo Leap, Nissa. Oh my god, there are so many more people now. Shout out to Jeff for all the viewers. We are playing unbeatable Ancient Stirrings deck. Hardened Scales. We're going to prove to Wizards that they were wrong and that this actually clearly should have been banned. We are 1-0 in games, so the deck is clearly busted. So I think this hand is good because I don't think our opponent can actually beat Hangarback Walker in basically any capacity. And so the fact that we get to curve Arcbound Worker into Hangarback with like Welding Jar backup is probably just good enough here. Normally you want to be pretty selective about the hands that you keep in the dark without Hardened Scales, because as you saw last game, it just makes everything so much better. Yeah, I'm playing this deck, and I am also trying to stream and interact with people, and there's a lot of math that's going on, so I'm going to mess up a decent amount of that probably. But that's okay. We got this 1-1. Dude, look, he milled the Kolaghan's command. He doesn't have anything. And he's shocking himself, so a beatdown plan's better. And he's casting this thing that we probably can't ever beat. But that's okay. Just like the 0-4 wall blocking us so hard. You do make me talk. That is the thing. That is the thing that's happening. Dang, you know what we really need here? We need a Throne of Geth. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of math. Also, I want these to be off. Okay. Oh no. Huh. I think canopies definitely aren't needed. Obviously Opal is a pretty big plus for the deck, but I don't think it's strictly necessary either. Thank you for the follow Paris Jackson. I think Opal's pretty important though. You just like what if we had an Opal here, right? We'd be able to play like Hangarback Walker and Ravager. So next turn we'll have I think These two cards in conjunction with what we have on board can definitely kill our opponent. Just make a very large Walking Ballista. We will see. What's he doing? Anger of the Gods. That's just not fair. Well, I guess we'll do this. That was really sad. Ooh. Hello. Alright. So, if our opponent does not have a counterspell, we get to kill them with this Walking Ballista. So that's pretty cool. If they flip these thing in the ices, we get to just be super sad. So that's not as cool. Oh, we might actually just be dead. There is a good chance we are dead. Yeah, dead. Alright. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay, so for Anger of the Gods, we have nothing. So that's good. I think this is still where we want to be. I think Thing in the Ice is going to be problematic if we are unable to kill it. But that's okay. I mean, I tried to play better. I did draw the Hardened Scales, which was pretty clutch. But I did not play well enough early enough is the real issue. And Modern is a fast format. What is this hand? This hand doesn't do anything. Yeah. I guess we're like any land or any 1-drop artifact away from this hand being pretty good. But we don't have our thing. Yeah, I think we mulligan this. This hand I think we keep. So keep this, bottom that, and just run out some stuff. Yeah, I mean, we need a green source, right? But if our combo deck is Hardened Scales green source, we probably should keep the hands that have Hardened Scales. And this has Welding Jar for our Steel Overseer. Alright, I feel like this guy either has a Fatal Push or a Spell Snare. I think this is actually less important. There are 7 basics plus, yeah. There are 7 basics plus, 7 basics. I can just look it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. Womp. That could have been wrong. Not entirely sure. Yeah, but so I don't think you can mold a 5/5 with this deck. I think you just need too much stuff at pretty much every point in the game. That if you're mulling that low, you're just gonna get run out of resources and die. So, if he has K command, which I think he does, do I discard the Stirrings or the Hardened Scales? I think I discard the Stirrings here, because our deck just gets exponentially more powerful based on the number of Hardened Scales we have. So, like, even though our opponents have a lot of cards here, if I'm able to chain together, like, if I'm able to do this, play his Hardened Scales, and now play this Arcbound Worker, he's just like a 1-mana 3/3, right? And so we can try to grind it out this way. If they go for a removal spell on my Arcbound Worker, I'm going to put the counters onto this Nexus. So I think they have a Snapcaster based on the way they tapped that. This probably means they have a Bolt, but that's okay. Or I just have a 6/6 now. That's also okay. All right, so we have a 6/6. He's pretty big. Hopefully we draw something great off the top, or Horizon Canopy. I think we run this out. If he has a Cryptic, I think I'd rather him Cryptic the Steel Overseer or rather than bounce this Blinkmoth. Although I guess he can counter bounce the Blinkmoth because it doesn't need to be a creature for him to bounce it. So that'd be kind of unfortunate if he does that. So maybe this was wrong then. Yeah. Yeah, there's a decent chance I should have just fired up and swung with this Nexus. It is a big boy. I don't... Oh, it's Spell Snare. Okay, sure. Sure, that's fine. Or, okay, whatever. So he bolts this thing. Hits me for 2. We'll animate this. If opponent has a second Snapcaster, that's kind of rough. This is also kind of rough. Yeah. So this was all sort of my thing about mulling lower. Like, this matchup is about grind, and they can grind against us very well. I actually don't think this is a good matchup, even though we won game 1, just because Kolaghan's command is pretty rough. But we will keep battling. We got this. We got this. Alright, don't have it anymore. Off it. Okay, so that was unfortunate. Going into the next round. I mean, Barlick, we're currently 0-1 in matches, so I don't know how broken it is, but it is pretty sweet. Yeah, there's one in the main, one in the side for Evo Leaps. I can actually pull the deck list up right now. Yeah, so one Evo Leap here, another one over here. This is the list I grabbed that got 9th place at the last Grand Prix. I don't remember which Grand Prix that was actually, but it had some results. I'd played the deck a decent amount a couple months ago and figured it would be a fun deck to stream and tried to do math. Throne, I mean, so the only game we won, we cast 2 Thrones. And we lost the other 2 games. So based on that logic, Throne is probably the glue that holds the whole deck together. And now we're playing against Snorlax, who is a pretty powerful Pokemon. Has pretty good base stats, has a wide move pool, so hopefully they don't give us too much trouble. I shamelessly net decked this. If you told me that Throne was bad, it is definitely the card that gets cut in the most matchups, so I would not be super surprised. Alright, so sounds like decent. Wooded Foothills probably means Valakut. So I don't think that matchup is great, but I think we probably have a turn 4 kill this game. Alright, not Valakut. I think I'll just let this go. This is a Goyf. Yeah, Goyf is big. All right, so let's get some Hangarback Walkers. So the plan here is we're gonna take a couple hits from this Tarmogoyf, cast some Hangarback Walkers, and just try to make infinite Thopters, because Thopters are pretty good against black-green X strategies. I don't know what that is, but we're not going to talk about aids on my channel because we're playing card game. I think we regenerate this one. I think I'm just going to do this now. Terminate is pretty good. If he gives me the chance to trade my 1/1 Hangarback Walker with Bob, or if he gives me this trade, I probably don't need to take this actually. I think I'm fine. Yeah, I think the deck's pretty strong. I think we're pretty well set up in this matchup. That's really rough. That's really rough. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. I think we're racing. I think we can win the race. That does not help us win the race. So, yeah, if he fires up Ravine, I think so. We will see how it goes. I think it does better than just like letting us get ground up by this Dark Confidant. I don't think so. If he has a bolt, he can't kill us and kill us. If he has, so he has to terminate here. Just let this two. So we sack this. Put this on a Thopter. Yes. Proliferate. Put a counter there. So this is 7, but he probably has more stuff. Yeah, I think we sort of could have played around that by not sacking the first guy to Throne of Geth. I don't know how right that is though. This is not going well. We are getting kind of ground up by K command decks. So I think I could have had lethal this turn, actually. So I would have still had 2 1/1 Thopters. That would have hit him to 5, 6, 7, 8. So not quite, hit him 5, 4, 3, 2. So that would have been not quite enough there. So here, I think our best line is to, yeah, so I think our best line is to play this. We can't even, if we attack with this Blinkmoth Nexus, we're dead to Raging Ravine plus Goyf attack. So we can't do that. So I think we just pass the turn here. He still has a Raging Ravine in hand as the only card. Stomping Ground, okay. Alright, so Bloodbraid Elf. Liliana of the Veil. I think this is just lethal, right? Yeah, so he's gonna do this. I guess no, it's not quite lethal. So he's gonna play out this. Play his Hasty Duder. I will animate one of these. I will sacrifice this creature. And now if he Alpha Strikes, I have to... If he Alpha Strikes, I have to block these two and then probably shoot him for 2 with the Ballista. And then hope to rip another Ballista off the top, followed by him rolling bad with his Dark Confidant. I think that's my out, which isn't out. So we're gonna hope that works out, or hope our opponent is scared. Because if he doesn't attack with everything, that's just fantastic for us. Okay, he attacked with everything, so oh, this line's gonna be sweet. Oh, this line's gonna be so sweet. Okay, okay. So we're gonna. Oh, we can't do it. We don't have enough mana. Ah, I was gonna pump and then make him bigger with this thing, and then block, but I don't have enough mana. Okay, that's sad. So we have to animate this. We have to animate this. So I messed this up last turn. I tapped in such a way that I couldn't chump with an Inkmoth Nexus. And that's actually going to be pretty relevant here. Because this would have been worth an extra 2 points of damage, which very easily could have been lethal. So, yeah, we're going to sacrifice this thing. We're going to proliferate. Put the counter here. We're going to shoot our opponent. We're going to go to 1. And if we draw a Ballista, we can possibly win. Yeah, so because we drew this, I don't think we can win. And if he hits a 3-drop here off Bob, we could have won if we had sequenced slightly differently. But it didn't matter because he's hit 3 lands. Alright, so going to sideboard, I think we want these. I think we want... not those. These to help grind. I think we want these relics. I think we want less of these low impact cards. I think my fiance is in here putting the cat next to the mic. She's very excited about this. I think Nissa might be some nonsense. I need one more cut. Maybe. Dang, you think I'm alone? That's really sad. I don't want to be alone. But like, Welding Jar is so good with Steel Overseer. Maybe just like this though. These guys are still low impact though. All right. We're gonna run it like this. I have decided. This hand's great. Look, guys, we're like a real affinity deck. This is not Pyromancer. Pyromancer. If I keep losing with these fun decks, we may move on to Pyromancer. Hello? Hello? Yep. So, for all you guys who want to work in IT, if you turn it off and turn it back on again, it'll work every time. I will blame the cat. It is completely the cat's fault. As I say that, the cat is over here, and she needs to not be. Nope. Look, man, you gotta pester Jeff until he sends me a camera, or tells me he's not going to send me a camera. Either one of those really would be fine. Yeah, so I can play the Ballista. This is basically the same as attacking with the Nexus, right? Because it's 1 point versus 1 counter on the Ballista. And I think I want to do it this way. Oh, I guess you're saying because then I can animate the Nexus if he goes to kill my worker. That's probably a thing. It's not about buying the camera. It's that Jeff said he'd ship me a camera, so it's about the principle. Yeah, so I think I'm actually favored here in the long game, even though they have more cards than me, because I have 3 Hardened Scales on the battlefield, so I have a number of draws that just win. Yep. JW, I already have 3 monitors. You guys are on the left monitor. The game is on the middle monitor. And a whole bunch of random nonsense is on the right monitor. Ooh, hello. Alright, so I'm pretty sure my opponent can't beat this Evo Leap. Pay green, sack a creature. That would have been good earlier, but it's still fine. Dude, Hearthstone's great. Definitely should feel good about playing all the things. Yeah, I mean, they can Thoughtseize the Ravager. That's fine. I think it's more about it's more about like fighting the grind, right? Like if I do what I did for the 1 damage. Oh, I guess I can't because this Mox Opal isn't on anymore. This is not going well. This is not going well. Our opponents are playing too much interaction, and I'm not good enough with this deck to play through it all. Yeah, man, sequencing is really hard. It is difficult to sequence correctly. All right. So that sucks. We can run out a 4/4. I think we're going to run out a 4/4. Also, we are currently the 4th largest Magic stream, which I think is kind of ridiculous, but that's cool. Yeah, they're going to kill it. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah. Yeah, double Ancient Grudge. Woof. Also, I can't kill this Tarmogoyf with this Dismember because yeah. 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 All right, we're done. Are we done? I guess we can just let him kill us. Oh, actually, F1 a bunch. Well, yeah, that should have been Dismember. I decided I wasn't gonna give up, but then I kind of gave up with my play, but that's okay. They are not dead to Ballista. They possibly were dead to Hangarback into something, but that's okay. All right. 0-2, battling hard. Not doing particularly well. Looking up actual tiered deck lists over here on my other monitor to play in an attempt to not lose as much. Well, you see, when you play in the competitive leagues, there actually are a lot of interactive decks. Yeah, there are 4 stirrings, but you can't always draw what you want. Alright, but you can draw this hand, which is like super wonky, but I'm going to keep it. I'm actually going to top this because I want to turn on this Mox Opal. So basically, we need a second land to do anything, right? And I think Welding Jar is basically a second land in this situation, but better because it also interacts, right? I think based on that, we just want to play this. Because if we don't have 2 mana, we're not actually drawing to anything. That being said, there's a very real chance. JW, that is not wrong. Yeah, Menacey boys. Oh god. Oh god, we're gonna die to Flameblade Adepts. Cast Ancient Stirrings. Cry ourselves to sleep at night. Yeah, so we need something good. I'm not sure if that good thing is in our deck. I think I just need to keep something on alive. Oh no. So many adepts. I don't know, man. People just like to make plays. I mean, I can't really be mad here, right? It's like turn 4 and all I've done is put a 1/1 on the table. That's not... it's not exactly breaking the modern format. If I draw like Ballista, that's really good. So hopefully we draw that. I mean, they were 2/2s at some point. 2/2s are pretty busted. Oh, baby. Alright. Alright. You guys aren't ready. You guys are not ready for how hard this Arcbound Worker is about to work, alright? So, we definitely can't beat anything. So, we're just going to attack. We're going to attack, and we're going to try to... I'm not exactly sure what the plan is, but whatever it is, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out together. Maybe, I'm pretty sure this Arcbound Worker is actually lethal. Everything, it's like 3, and then plus 6, and then 2 3. Yeah, so Arcbound Worker is legal, or is lethal if they don't, if they're not rude. But I think they're going to be rude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. Okay, so... cards that are good here. I think Welding Jar isn't very good. I think Leap is too slow. I think Relic could be fine. Think... maybe like a Dismember. Just run it like this. Could also see this Dismember being a Welding Jar, especially on the play. I think we'll try this. Like this? Or like this maybe? Let's try this. I think I definitely would have boarded in Fatal Push because it doesn't kill any of their creatures. But I think this member can be good. Yeah. Our ratio of opening Hardened Scales and winning the game is not as high as I would like. F8 does not work when you have X spells because it thinks I can cast this Hangarback Walker for 0. Dude, it's honestly what Jeff was saying. The streaming is very inertia driven. So Jeff hosted me with 50 people, and then I'm like up high enough on the modern streams that people who look at this page, are going to see, what are they going to see? Oh my god, games, Magic. They're going to see like someone playing Cube. I don't know what this next guy's doing. And then some guy playing Jeskai Moon. So I am better than those options, apparently. Yeah, basically. What is going on? I don't... It does not say I dropped any frames. I'm not sure Not sure exactly what happened there. Yeah. So we're gonna run out a Twerker. We're gonna run out a Throne of Geth. We're gonna hit him for 4. I'm pretty sure I just can't lose here. So we're just kind of taking game actions. There is. If you type !decklist, the deck list will appear. And you can see what I'm playing. Huh. Now it says I have 0 views. But I assume you people are in here. If you're in here, you should say something, so I know that I'm not going crazy. Alright, there you are. You all showed back up. I mean, I don't know. I am a millennial. I understand the appeal of somebody stopped doing the thing I was watching, so I'm just gonna peace out. Dang, I clearly lost viewers. See, like, that's like over 10% of my audience decided that this dude has some third world internet and I'm not going to bother watching him. And you know what? I understand. Alright, so based on how that went... So I think in order to get the Mac Weldon deal, I have to have kids and then stay at home with the kids and then stream a bunch, and then I have to be really angry and like yell at people a bunch, and then they have to do it in a way that they like it, and then I have to decide to be a full-time streamer, and then I get to sell polos. So it's a pretty long involved process. But I'm hoping to get there by 2025. So that's basically my 5-year plan. I will be in SCG Baltimore is my next paper event, and I will not be wearing anything resembling a costume because those events are very long. It's a well, so I'm 23 and Jeff's like 26, right? So it's basically a 5-year plan. I mean, this is probably just great all the time. I do indeed have a couch. I also have a possibly made up fiance who, if she is real, I'd probably have to ask about people crashing on a couch, but I don't see it being too big of an issue. I don't know who Demuslim is. I in real life have a job. I'm a sysadmin. I actually just got a new job with a pretty substantial raise. So I do not need streaming to do my job. It's just something I'm doing because I think it'd be fun. And because it's a pretty close thing you can do to acting while still having a kind of nasally voice. Let's see. He's got a grudge in the bin. Nah. I realize that is not... streaming is something I want to do because I think it's fun. Not something I want to do for a huge profit. Okay, so we're going to play Mr. Hangy B. And then next turn, I think we just get to go off, which is pretty sweet. Especially if he doesn't have green mana. Alright, hand sucks now. So that's fun. I don't actually care if the Opal gets inquiried. I would much rather it get inquiried than these 3 other cards that did get inquiried. Yeah, we're doing all right. Not doing too bad at all. Ooh, that's worse. Nope. He doesn't. Okay, like that seems like a questionable line, but you know, yeah. Definitely would have gotten some mana from my Ancient Grudge, but who am I to judge? So now we can cast this, play this boyo. Do I attack here? Attack with like 1. Yeah, that seems good. I can't attack with Blinkmoth because I just played it this turn. It is newly controlled. Otherwise, I would have shipped in with that guy. Adept has Menace. He is a spooky man. I mean, look, I can't zoom in this stupid client, but if I could zoom in, I could show that he is spooky. Our opponent is thinking. They're thinking very hard. The preview pane is annoying, and I would rather not use it. Alright, so he's going to go for the bolt. I'm going to... That was probably wrong. Actually, probably should have done that with the Opal so I could animate this thing if I felt like it. Does it? Oh, it does do it! Alright. Barwick. Let me know how spooky this guy is. He's got like a grenade or like a flashbang or something. He's going in. Yeah, so blow this up. Put these here. Opponent is probably going to fetch the green source now. But, I mean, if he does that, we still have these 2 Thopters. We have a Hardened Scales. We have the technology. We can do this. We are winning the race. Yeah, dead. Yeah, definitely should have left this up so I could have double blocked on this Adept. That's okay. Great. All right, let's go, team. I guess I also could have put the counters on the Inkmoth Nexus, maybe. So then when if he has to choose between either Ancient Grudging this or Ancient Grudging the thing that that is dealing him normal damage. Because then this is going to be it's going to have 4 counters on, or 3, yeah, it's going to be a 4/4. So it's representing, with the second Inkmoth Nexus, killing 2, or I guess it'd still be 3. But then I have an extra 1 point damage, so he'd be at 9. It's tough to say. That's good for him. His hand... Oh, I guess that's like pretty good, but he is not progressing his board. So I'm pretty sure he's definitely dead to a Ravager at any point. He's in pretty rough spot. If I have a... He's in pretty rough spot if I have either a Ballista or Hangarback. I think Mr. Durward will probably eat some of my views. I mean, they're already going down. But he's also probably playing Cube. So that gives me some hope. Maybe they'll be like, this Caleb guy always doing his drafting Cube. What we got here, okay? Get in there. This is game 3, right? Yeah. Pretty sure this is game 3. So if we lose this game, we will be 0-3. Which is not... It's not ideal. Well, I'm glad y'all like my voice and or vibe. Lava Axe. No Lava Axe. Good lord. Okay. I think at this point I just have to pump the brakes, unfortunately. As much as pumping the brakes is not fun. Maybe I don't. Maybe just like attack with 1 Thopter. Nah. I think... So if my out here is to draw a payoff, I probably just want to be not attacking. I can't keep the Nexus back to block because I know they have an Ancient Grudge in the yard, and so they'll grudge a Nexus. And I think at that point, I might as well just not be attacking, because the fact they're not playing out threats makes it pretty obvious they have some form of interaction in their hand, or they just have 2 lands. And if they just have 2 lands, I think I'm in a pretty good spot regardless. Also, not to be like complaining on stream, but I've played against 2 Ancient Grudge decks, and I can't actually remember the last time I've registered Ancient Grudge in the modern format. So this is a little rough. A little rough. Yeah, so it does make them use it, but I think I'm in a position where I am more favored if the game goes on for many turns. If I draw Ravager, then their grudge isn't likely to matter too much, because I can just attack, and then when they go for the grudge on my Ravager, then I just like pop it over to a Thopter or something. Whereas if I can trade off bit of resources and stop taking damage, then I have... That seems good for me. That seems okay. That seems less good. Less good for me over here. Okay. 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 I should definitely be able to win this game. I just have to think about how not to screw it up. So I think I want to get in with these Thopters. That was wrong. I should have tapped Opal for that. I don't think it matters, but definitely not the best play there. Okay. If he has Bolt, I am dead. He's tapping like he has Bolt. All right. That was a pretty rough league. This might turn out okay. Oh god. Okay.